Hi, we're the Marine Awareness and Conservation Society at the University of Arizona. Our club focuses on science, conservation, and education. Today, we're going to show you how to dissect a squid. But first, we want to introduce ourselves. My name is Holly, and I'm a senior at the University of Arizona. My major is natural resources, and I'm the secretary for the club.
Hi, I'm Elsa. I'm an environmental science major, and I'm a junior at the University of Arizona. I'm also the communications coordinator for this club.
Hello, my name is Josh. I am a senior. I am the president of the club. My major is education, and my minor is in marine science. All right, so this here is our squid. I believe this is one of the kinds you can find off the coast of California. It's going to be in the Pacific Ocean. And let's start talking about what we can see on the outside of a squid here. So first things first, squid actually only have two tentacles. So you have a tentacle here and one here. And these are going to be used to kind of grab food and then bring them to their arms, which are here. So they have 8 arms like an octopus. And they're going to use these arms to push their food to their beak right here, which I'll cut out and show you guys in a little bit. Now going over the rest of the squid here, squid actually have an internal shell called a pen. And that would be right around here. See if I can't just pull this out right here. I'm going to just have to make 2 little snips here to see if I can't get that out. And the pen, there it goes. It's going to be kind of plastic-like almost. There it is. And now this right here is the only kind of a shell a squid would have. You can see it's not too tough, but it's enough to kind of keep their body firm while swimming through water, because this is the only kind of bone-like structure they really have. And it's called a quill because if you look at it, it looks like the quill of a bird. Going back to the rest of the squid now, we see all these dots here. These are called chromatophores. Now, let's see if I can rub them, see if they'll change color. You can see they're starting to turn a little bit red there, and that's due to them being how the squid is going to change its color. Now, they don't change color as spectacularly as a cuttlefish, but they can change color a little bit to blend in with their surroundings using each of these little things here. See if I can't pull some off for you. See, there's a little bit of a chunk right there. You guys can see. There it is. There we go. And now you guys can see that's what they look like. There's kind of like it's just a little layer on them. And that's what the squid looks like without them on. Let's see if we can't get some more off here to show you what a squid looks like without its chromatophores. That's good enough there. And now you can see this is what a squid would look like if it didn't have these color-changing cells. Now right here, these 2 fins are, well, its fins. They help it to steer and kind of move through the water. But they're not how it swims all the way, though. For how it swims all the way is by using this little thing back here. See if I can open it for you. Called a siphon. Now how this works is kind of like one of those toys you have where you fill it up with water and then you squeeze it and it shoots the water out. And that's exactly what this squid here is going to do. It's going to take in water as it goes along, and then it's going to fill up its little hollow cavity here called the mantle, and it's going to push it out through that little hole right there, and it's going to zoom away. So, now we talked about some of the outside parts. Why don't we get into the inside? Now, the first things you want to do with a squid, you always want to start off with the mouth, also known as the beak. You can peel it back like flour. Let's see if I can't just cut around here. You can see, there we go. Well, I messed up the beak a little bit, but that's okay. Right here, you can see this is part of their beak. I'll see if I can get the other part out here. Perfect. And there is their beak. And right there is their beak. You can see it has these 2 little sharp points there, and that's what it's going to use to kind of bite its food. However, they don't necessarily only use that way to chew their food only. That's their little mouth there. They have a radula, which is a tongue that's kind of got like some cuts on it to help it cut through some things. Let's see if I can't pull out its esophagus here. I may have it looks like I won't be able to get that out. Hang on. There we go. And I can see it's, well, what you did see of it is the esophagus it has is very, very small. And the reason behind this is this esophagus goes through its brain. Crazy, right? Well, its brain is like a donut. So it needs to have this sharp beak and the tongue to follow down the food so it can pass through the squid without, making its brain explode. And then, let's see here. I also have its eye right here. Let's see if I can't find the little circular thing in here. It's what they use kind of like the lens so they can focus. See if I can't cut that open here. It's always a fun part. Can't feel around for it. Is that it? No. Well, yes, that is it. So this right here is a squid lens. Humans also have them, I believe. And it's just kind of a way to help its eye focus and gain shape. And now, we can go into cutting open the squid. Okay, so now what we're going to do first, we're going to take our scissors and we're just going to cut along here to kind of open up their squid here. You have to be careful though because you don't want to cut any of the organs inside while we're dissecting. There we go. Now you see some organs as we speak. Oh, were we supposed to cut it on the other side? Yeah, that's okay. I can work with this. And here we have our squid. Let me see if I can't get some stuff out here for you guys here. See here. Here's a gill there. I think the gill might have got kind of new. Oh, no, there's the other gill. Yes, okay. So, as discussed earlier, here's our siphon. Now this is the back of our squid. This is where it's going to be attached. The front of the squid is actually where it's going to be attached. And right here, these little kind of feather-like things here, these are actually its gills. Now connected to its gills are two hearts. But actually, squid have three hearts. They have two hearts connected to their gills, and one right here to pump blood and oxygen throughout the body. Now the reason they have two hearts right by their gills is just like how our heart is right next to our lungs. We want to get oxygen to us as fast as possible, and even faster in the ocean because you're underwater. And I might be wondering what this little black sliver here is, and this is actually the ink sac. If you puncture it, it will, get a little bit of ink. Sometimes you can write your name with it, but not all the time, depending on how much you have. Let's see if I can't pull some more of this back here. See what else we have? There is a gill. And then let's see here. And right here would be, we had the esophagus going in here. Intestine would be around here. Then in the top here, it might have punctured. Would actually be how it would, where it would store some reproduction stuff. If it is clear, it's a female. If it's not clear, it means it's a boy. So this squid here was a boy. And I'm looking to see if there's anything else we can talk about. I believe the intestine is right along here next to it, and then the liver is is a really big thing here. If you puncture the liver, you get all this gunk spewed out, and you don't want that. And yeah, that is our squid. Now the way we always take care of our squid, put all your pieces in your glove. The other hand, actually no, this hand you pull, and the other hand you pull, and you got yourself a bag for your squid.
Thank you for watching our squid dissection video. We hope you enjoyed this project and learned something new about squid anatomy. Please check out our social media on Facebook, Instagram, or our website for more information about our club. And please remember to keep an ocean mind.